I've been finding it quite challenging to grow from seed. I've planted vegetable seeds, we've planted fruit seeds and other types of seeds, and I'm just not really getting there. So we've been really experimenting with how we're doing this and also trying to find alternative means like purchasing seedlings rather than growing from seed ourselves. But I'm determined to really get it right all year. Part of the reason recently that we've had struggles growing from seed is because we had an extremely hot, dry season this year. Our temperatures here were getting up to 42, 43 degrees Celsius. That's in the range of 108 to 110 Fahrenheit. So it's challenging to get anything to come up, and if it does come up, to get it to stay alive. Another thing that we have is a problem with pests, slugs and snails and other bugs that come and eat our plant. So I've built a little nursery area that is closed in and it will help protect the seedlings. It'll help protect when I plant the seeds, and as they sprout and become seedlings, it'll help protect them against these pests. And another pest that you've just seen land on my shoulder, she likes to come and peck away at what we've planted as well. So we've got to protect them because our lovely pet pigeon is always about and always curious as to what we're doing. I've got another area up on the porch that we had constructed pretty quickly because we needed it in a hurry for a bunch of seedlings that we had last year, and now we're adapting it and changing it a little. I've added another layer of shade cloth underneath the plastic roof, and we're also going to add some shade cloth to the front of it so that it stops the bird and other pests coming in. We're also experimenting with our soil medium, so using potting mix or peat moss, adding a certain amount of coconut husk, worm castings and other nutrients to the soil that we're planting our seeds in to try and find the right balance, the right amount of nutrients that they like, and also the right balance of water, and making sure that our seedlings are not drying out and they're also not saturated, they're not too wet. Now that the rain has come, it's really humid, quite often really wet, and so we've just got to be careful at the amount of water that we're giving them. The areas that we've got the seed trays are all covered, so they're not getting rained on, but the water that we do give them is not evaporating as much, and so we need to be just really mindful, really careful about how much water we're giving them. And something else that I've been aware of with seed germination is where we buy our seed from. Typically I've just been picking seed up at the local markets or at the local stores, but I'm never sure how well it's been kept or how old it is, and because of the heat, because of the climate here in northern Thailand, I don't think seeds last as well. My biggest success for the seeds that I've been planting is with these ones. These are my Uncle Leo's tomatoes, and I planted these just at the beginning of the rain, so about a month ago, and they've come up nicely and looking very strong and very healthy. But other seeds that I've planted around the same time just don't have the same success in germination, and I'm not sure if this is part of what I'm doing or partly because the seeds are not good. So we've started to experiment and explore different options, different places for buying seed. We made a video a while ago about a place up in Majo that we bought heirloom organic seeds from, and we've seen some success with these, but again I'll keep trying because as the season changes now, it's going to be a better time than when we bought those seeds back in the hot dry season to be trying to get them to germinate. At the moment, as I mentioned, we've got the tomato seeds, we've also got some other vegetable seedlings, some salad seeds that we've sown, some seeds for herbs. We've got papaya seeds that my wife planted, and papaya is one of those plants that just grows like a weed, so these are sprouting no problem at all. They are out in the open because it's just such a hardy plant. It doesn't mind getting the full blast of the weather even when they're little seedlings, so they're coming along really well. And another type of seed that I've planted that I'm trying again that I had no success with initially was some bamboo seed. I'd been given a couple of different types of bamboo seed, and I collected some from a park in Chiang Mai where I found a bamboo plant that had gone to seed. I'd kept them in the fridge for a week or so, then I've soaked them, and now I've planted them, and I'm just being patient because apparently they'll take quite some time to come up. They're not nearly as quick as the papaya or the other vegetables that we've planted. Something else that we've been trying recently is purchasing seedlings online. We've struggled to find anywhere locally that we can buy vegetables or herb seedlings. Typically we can get some at the Sunday market, but there's not much variety of vegetables there, and certainly no herbs or anything like that we want to grow. So my wife's found some places online where she can buy local herbs and international style herbs and some different vegetables. So we're trying to grow some different varieties of Swiss chard and things like that from seedlings that she's purchased online, and it's great. They come from just somewhere close to Chiang Mai. It takes a couple of days for them from ordering to get to our doorstep, and they've arrived in really good condition, so we're very happy about that. And as we've potted them, we've transferred them from just the little plugs into the pots, they seem to have not shocked at all. So this is exciting. I had looked for different types of seedlings online, but I couldn't really find anything much. But my wife can search using the Thai language, and because that's where we are, it just seems to be much more effective. And so we'll keep doing this until we manage to get our own seedlings grown from our seeds happening well and consistently by ourselves. And hopefully some of these seedlings that we're buying, we'll be able to let them go to seed and then be able to experiment seeing if the seeds will actually grow. I know some of the seeds that we do have are heirloom seeds, like my Uncle Leo's tomato seeds, of course, but some of the other ones that we've purchased from the place in Meizhou, and maybe some of these ones that we're purchasing, the seedlings, will actually be able to go to seed, and then we can keep growing ourselves just from seed that we've produced from our own garden. So really be self-sustaining in that way. If you've got experience of growing vegetables from seed in Thailand and you've got some pointers for me, I'd really appreciate you dropping a comment down below so that we can continue to learn and share with others what we're doing. If you've enjoyed this video and you'd like to learn more about what we're doing, you can check out this video here. And if you've liked the video, just click that like button, and if you're not yet subscribed to our channel, please do that too, and click that bell icon so you can stay up to date when we release new videos. Thanks very much for watching.